We have a problem when we make a law, and then the president turns the other way around, being arm twisted by the Western people, and then he begins to placate and modify them. So we don't want the president to backtrack.
In a meeting with the president on Thursday, the National Resistance Movement Parliamentary Caucus agreed to review the Anti-Homosexuality Bill passed 30 days ago.
That meeting will be chaired again by His Excellency the President and will be attended by members of the Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Committee of Parliament, such that consensus will be generated, including drafting.
To this end, political scholars find the engagement of the Committee of Parliament irregular.
Museveni never asked to be a witness during the consideration of the bill. And even if he wants to meet the legal committee, it is only when the bill has been referred to the committee by the Speaker. That meeting will be illegal.
It is wrong because that's not a parliamentary forum. And for me, I can only meet him reluctantly in a parliamentary forum. Any other forum outside the parliament, I have no business with him.
Segona clarifies that nothing would stop the caucus from the discussion of any matter provided Parliament is not a part of it. The process for the enactment of a law provides for a minimum 45 days for consultations, a window period in which the members of the public are allowed to provide input before it is returned for the decision of the whole House and subsequent passing for onward transmission to the President. Why then could the President engage his majority members in a process they will oversee when he finally returns the bill?
Museveni is fighting the bill, is not fighting the content, but is fighting the bill because the Western world, Europe and America, don't want it. And therefore, Museveni risks losing funding either through World Bank, through IMF, through other multilateral EU. So he now wants to pretend that he's uncomfortable with the content, but actually Museveni is not uncomfortable with the content.
It's basically part of the deception that characterizes the way the NRM regime has been running the country.
The forcing endgame is the death of the bill.
I think I said much earlier during the debate that Museveni will not sign that bill because for him he's dealing with the politics, the domestic politics, the geopolitics. In fact, the reason he had to convene the NRM MPs to convince them to advise him not to sign is because he always, on matters of a domestic nature, he always establishes deniability. In other words, at the end of the day, he's going to say, I am not the one who didn't sign the bill. No, my MPs, who are also the MPs of the voters, advised me not to sign.
When a similar bill was passed in 2014, it was quashed by the Constitutional Court on the technicality that it was passed without quorum. Jackson Onyango, NTV.